and welcome to this strategic industry briefing. I'm Wang Yuehao, and today my teammates and I will be taking you through a critical look at where drone technology is headed. Our podcast today is titled Drone Industry Outlook 2035. We are not here to talk about consumer gadgets or hobbyist drones. We are here to discuss a technology that is quietly becoming the backbone of logistics, agriculture, infrastructure, and the digital economy. Over the next 15 minutes, we will explore 4 key areas: how drone technology will evolve by 2035, which industries will be transformed, what new jobs and skills will emerge, and most importantly, what strategic moves Malaysia must make to become a leading drone hub in Asia. To begin, let's start with the foundation, the technology itself. I'll be kicking us off by working through the key innovations we expect to see over the next decade. Let's start with how drone technology will evolve by 2035. I will highlight 3 key shifts. First, autonomy. We will move from flying drones to tasking them. Edge AI will enable real-time decision-making and swarm coordination without human pilots. Zipline's medical deliveries already show us what's possible. Second, endurance. Solid-state batteries and hydrogen fuel cells will extend flight time from minutes to hours, enabling long-range logistics across Malaysia's region and continuous infrastructure monitoring. Third, integration. Drones will become nodes in national airspace system, 5G networks, and digital twins. Their success will depend less on hardware than on our digital backbone. We are already seeing early signs in Eastern Malaysia with medical delivery pilots. By 2035, those will be scaled. Autonomous networks. That's a technology. Now, let's look at where it will make the biggest impact.
Building on that, drones are expected to significantly transforming multiple industries by 2035. One of the most impacted sectors is agriculture. Drones are already being used for crop monitoring, spraying pesticides, and collecting data. This not only improves efficiency, but also reduces labor costs and human error. For example, in China, agricultural drones are widely used to spray crops much faster than manual labor, covering large areas in a short time. This shows how drones can replace traditional methods and make farming more precise and data-driven. Another key sector is logistics and delivery. Companies like Amazon are already testing drone delivery systems that can transport small packages directly to customers. This could reduce delivery time from days to just hours, especially in urban areas. In addition, the construction and infrastructure sector will also benefit from drone technology. Drones can be used for site inspection, mapping, and monitoring progress, which helps improve safety and reduce project delays. Overall, drones are not just improving existing processes, but actually changing how industries operate. They enable faster decision-making, reduce operational costs, and increase productivity across multiple sectors.
Now I will explain how drones technology supports the digital economy. First, drones greatly improve efficiency. They can complete tasks much faster than humans, especially in large-scale environments such as agricultural construction sites and infrastructure inspection. For example, instead of sending workers to inspect a large area, a drone can cover it in just a few minutes. Second, drones help reduce operational costs. Companies can save money on labor, time, and equipment. In some cases, one drone can replace multiple workers, which makes process more cost-effective and scalable. Another important point is data collection. Drones can capture real-time data such as image, videos, and environmental information. This data is very invaluable because it allows business to monitor conditions, detect problems early, and make better decisions. In addition, this data supports the growth of the data-driven economy. Companies can use drone data together with technology like AI and analytics to improve productivity and optimize operations. Overall, drones are not just tools for automation, but key enablers of digital transformation. They improve efficiency, reduce costs, and provide valuable data, which are all important for development of the digital economy. Thank you.
Today, let's talk about how drones are creating new jobs and future skills. Drones are no longer just for photography. They are transforming industries like agriculture, construction, delivery, and even emergency rescue. Because of this, new job roles are emerging. For example, using drone pilots, operators who control drones for mapping, filming or inspections, looking ahead. The future skills needed are a mix of technical and soft skills. First, technical skills, understanding drone operation and safety regulations, basic coding and AI knowledge, data analysis and mapping GIS skills. Second, soft skills, problem solving and critical thinking. Because technology changes fast, communication skills to explain data and results clearly. In the future, drones will become smarter with AI and automation. This means fewer manual tasks, but more demand for high-skill roles like system design, data interpretation, and decision-making. In conclusion, drones are not replacing jobs, they are reshaping them.
I believe that Malaysia has a strong potential to become the leading drone hub in Asia. However, this will require clear policies, supportive regulations, and targeted national investment. First, we need to establish a national drone regulatory sandbox to reduce unnecessary red tape. Slow approval processes currently limit innovation and prevent businesses from testing advanced technology safely. A dedicated sandbox in regions such as Penang, Iskandar, Malaysia, and Cyberjaya would allow local startups and international companies to test autonomous drones, swarm system, and BVL OS flights legally and efficiently. This would help position Malaysia as an attractive global testbed for future drone technologies. Second, we must strengthen local talent development. Malaysia already has advantages in semiconductors and 5G infrastructure, which supports the drone industry. We should expand drone-related programs in universities, develop vocational training, and partner with global tech companies to build specialist training academies. This will create a skilled workforce, support future job opportunities, and keep innovation within the country. Third, we should maximize our strategic location in ASEAN. Malaysia can serve as regional center for drone logistics, precision agriculture, and disaster management. By 2035, we could develop a cross-border drone traffic management system, allowing us to become a key gateway for drone delivery, environmental monitoring, and humanitarian aid across Southeast Asia. Finally, we aim for inclusive and sustainable growth. drone technologies should benefit not only large corporations but also smallholder farmers, rural communities, and local startups. For example, drones can support flood monitoring in East Malaysia and improve agricultural productivity across the country. With supportive policies, the drone economy can create equitable opportunities for all Malaysians. With these strategic initiatives, Malaysia will not only adopt drone technology but also become a competitive and influential player in the global drone ecosystem by 2035.
All right, let's open things up with a quick round of thoughts from everyone to tie our points together. I'll start. From a tech perspective, I find it really exciting to think about how the autonomy and swarm tech we talked about could directly enable the cross-border logistics Person 5 mentioned. It's not just theory anymore. The zipline example shows us that medical deliveries are already working in East Malaysia, so scaling this to become a regional hub feels really achievable.
Building on that, I think the industry impact is already clear. The way drones are transforming agriculture in China shows us just how much faster and more precise they can make farming. And with the kind of regulatory sandbox Person 5 talked about, I can see Malaysian farmers and logistics companies being able to test and adopt these advanced systems much faster, without getting stuck on red tape.
From a digital economy angle, it all comes down to the data. Every flight a drone takes creates real-time information that businesses can use to make better decisions. Whether it's monitoring crops, inspecting infrastructure, or tracking deliveries, that data is what turns these operational improvements into real, scalable economic growth. And that's exactly the kind of data-driven economy we need to build.
And then there's the job side. All this growth means new roles for people who can not just fly drones, but analyze the data they collect, design these systems, and make sure they're used safely. The demand for skills like GIS mapping, AI basics, and even policy understanding is only going to grow. So this isn't just about adopting tech, it's about preparing Malaysians to lead in this new industry.
Exactly, that's why the strategy is so important. We already have the location, the infrastructure, and the talent potential to become a regional hub. If we can get the policies right, with a sandbox, training programs, and cross-border systems, we won't just be using drones, we'll be setting the standard for how they're used across Southeast Asia. It's all about building an ecosystem where every part works together.
Thank you to my teammates. To wrap up, by 2035, drone technology will be more autonomous, integrated, and transformative than most realize. For Malaysia to become a regional drone hub, we need three things: smart regulation, digital infrastructure, and a strong talent pipeline. The opportunity is now. With the right moves, Malaysia can be not just a user of drones, but a developer and exporter. Thank you for listening. This is Wang Yuehao, signing off.